Hey everyone, it's Elaine here with Sweet Stampin. Thanks for joining me. Oh, wrong thing. We are going to be working with the beautiful Poetic Expressions Suite today. I'm really excited. But I am going to get right to it. Couple things. The celebration is ending in 2 days, so there's only 2 more days for celebration. And the paper pumpkin, so I've got that ready. Next month has a free gift included, which is a stamp set because March is their anniversary of when they started. So they have typically included a free stamp set. So if you want to get that, you can subscribe to Paper Pumpkin and that'll be included in the March kit. And then I am offering something new. I'm going to do an online exclusives party for the new online exclusives that are coming out. We're going to focus on some fun things that they have coming. And it's going to be in person and online Saturday, March 9th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're interested, contact me, email me, and to reserve your spot, you just need to send the $25 fee to either my Venmo or Zelle or PayPal. I'll see if I can set up a specific page on my website so you could just fill out the form on the page. That might be easier. All right, if you're here with me, I would love if you gave me a hello and where you're from. I'm here in San Jose, California, and I've been a demonstrator for over 20 years, and I just reached my 400,000 in sales mark, and I just got the pin for that, so that was really cool. And we have our onstage event coming up next week. So I'm going to be getting lots of ideas for the upcoming annual catalog. I know, we're not even like, I feel like we're not even into this catalog and the annual catalog's coming out. So thanks, Joan. But I still have lots of plans for this catalog. There's still lots of things that I want to do. So we're gonna go through that. So I'm gonna start with the door prize or prize from last week, and the prize was the rainbow adhesive backed dots. And so I've got the wheel of names ready. So here's our wheel of names, and we're gonna go ahead and spin it. It's fun to do it live. And we have, oh, Joan by like a hair. Joan Ballinger. So congratulations, Joan. I'm gonna write your name down. Contact me, send me your address, and I will send these fun rainbow dots out to you. Okay, this week, since we're doing the Poetic Expressions Suite, the prize is going to be these champagne iridescent dots. And these are fantastic. I know everybody loves the adhesive back dots. They're great because they have adhesive on them, but you only get quantity 160 for your like $8 or $9. So the champagne iridescent dots, let's see, quantity, you get 600 for $8. So it's a way better deal, and you just need to add some adhesive. So I'll show you using some of these today. They're really, really pretty. So if you are interested in winning this, oh wow, hi Lucy from Portugal, thanks for joining. And then we will show you how to use these. Okay, let's see. Yeah, just comment and share, and then you can win this as well. Okay, I'm trying to look for information and it's not showing me. Okay, all right, Poetic Expressions. So just wanted to show you what we have here. So we have the Thoughtful Expressions stamp set. And Mercy, can you grab the dies that go with it, the Thoughtful Expressions dies? I forgot to grab those from over there. But these dies are really cool because they not only cut out the images, but they have a whole bunch of different labels, nesting labels that you can use in different sizes. So it's really, really pretty. Thanks, Marcy.
You're welcome. Hi, guys.
So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these and 4 of these. And then they have some other leaf dies, and of course dies to cut out the hummingbirds and flowers. So really pretty bundle. And for the paper, also super pretty. Very soft colors like Moody Mauve and Lost Lagoon and Boho Blue. And we've got some Mossy Meadow. And there's even some Wild Wheat, which is my least favorite color. But I did use some. You're gonna see in my card kit for this week. I did use some of the paper with the Wild Wheat on it. And then we have the Champagne Dots. So this is a smaller suite, just has 3 things, but we'll add to it, of course. And then here's some of the samples from the catalog. So not only can you nest them, but you can make frames with the dies. That's really cool. And of course you can layer them. And this is really pretty with it wrapped around the bag there. And then if you didn't know, if you turn the page, you'll see the bundle, and they have more samples there. So I love looking at the samples. They're very pretty. And they made a shaker card right here. So that's really fun too. Okay, so that's Poetic Expressions. Now I'm going to show you the cards that I created for my class this week. And I am making some changes in my business. So I will talk about that as well. So this is the last class that I'm going to have for free with a purchase. So I have a $35 order. If you use the host code, then I send you a free set of 3 cards. And so I will be discontinuing that. I will be offering still the card class. It will be $35 and $5 shipping. So that honestly, I can get paid for my time and for the materials and for the shipping. And I will still continue to do more, lovely cards. I have a hard time, doing simple cards. So this will be the last class, and then starting, after this class, around the beginning of March, the next class will be available for the $35. But here we have a fun fold card, a double open card, and this one opens this way. So it's fun. It's kind of like it reminds me of like a pocketbook or something. And then we have this card where I use the Garden Meadows dies for the opening. So this suite is just so pretty and has so many pretty things to work with. So I wanted to just make a card with you today, and I kind of started with a few materials here. I'm gonna do a bubble bath background. I don't usually play with bubble bath that much, so I was curious to play with it a little bit. So I have some bubble bath here, and then I'm going to stamp on this and put this inside. And then I have this paper from the DSP here, and I'm going to add it this way. And I've scored this at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. And these are going to be part of, I'm going to be doing an easel card. So it's gonna pop up like that, because I love doing easel cards. And there's so many different ways to do easel cards. I'm gonna show you a couple more ways to do easel cards. So for this one, I had already layered it on because I was gonna use it for another card. So that's why there's like adhesive on the back. I took all the rest of the adhesive off with the adhesive eraser. I wish we still sold those because they are awesome. And so I'm just gonna put this on the front here. And I know it's bubble bath on bubble bath, but I'm kind of keeping a little bit of a monochromatic theme. All right, so now I have some white and I have the hummingbird, and I'm going to use the Memento ink, and I'm going to show you just a little trick that I did on one of the cards. So when you stamp the hummingbird is facing to the left, but you can also stamp the hummingbird and cut it out so that it's facing to the right. So I've showed this trick before, but I'm going to show it again because it's a good trick. So I'm going to stamp the hummingbird in my Memento black, and then I have a cleaned off, mostly cleaned off sheet, silicone craft sheet. I'm going to make sure this is super juicy, and I'm going to stamp this. Let's see, which way do I want to stamp it? I want to stamp it this way on the mat, just straight down and straight up, and then I'm going to place my paper on top and just rub the ink on my paper and then go straight up, and then wow, there's our hummingbird. And now we get to color it. So I've got all of my blends here, so I can just pull those out. And I've got Bubble Bath, which will be the body. So I'll do a little bit of the dark Bubble Bath here. And maybe a little bit out here. And then we'll do some of the light Bubble Bath. And then I'm going to do some of the Lost Lagoon and Boho Blue. I think those will be pretty. So which one's the dark? This is the dark one. So I'm just going to look at this. Okay. So we're just going to do a little bit here and some right here and some right there with the dark. And then we'll take our light and go back in and blend this a little bit. And now we're gonna use the Boho Blue. So here's the dark Boho Blue. And we're gonna put that in there. So we have this nice little mix of the Boho Blue and the Lost Lagoon. And then I think I'm gonna add some of the Boho Blue coming down on the bird as well. Kind of blend that in too. This is kind of a very fanciful stamp set, very whimsical. There's like these extra loops in the flowers and the hummingbird that make it really fun. Okay, so there's our hummingbird, super pretty. And to cut it out, what you're gonna do, because now you know it's not facing the right way, you are going to turn your paper over, and you're going to just hold the paper up to some kind of light source. I don't know if you can see that very well. And line it up, and then you can put like some washi tape on there or something. So let's see, line it up right about there. And then I'm gonna have Mercy cut this for us real quick. And then we're gonna do some designs on this piece right here. So I'm gonna grab some scratch paper. And we're gonna stamp, oh, that one's ready to go. Okay, so now I'm gonna put all these away. And we're gonna stamp some of the flowers. And we're gonna do some Bubble Bath and Lost Lagoon, because those are some of the colors in the hummingbird. And then we'll do the sentiment in Boho Blue. Okay, so here is our hummingbird cut out. So we're just gonna carefully remove the washi tape here. And I can use that again. And then there is our hummingbird all cut out and separate. So there, our hummingbird's gonna go right there. And then we have our bubble bath. We're gonna do bubble bath. So I'm going to ink this in bubble bath, and then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna wipe off some of the bubble bath off the leaves with a wipe. And then I have Lost Lagoon. No, that's not Lost Lagoon. That's Pretty Peacock. Here's Lost Lagoon right next to it. Put tape over it, yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna color on the stamp. So that way we have Lost Lagoon leaves, but we have bubble bath flowers. So I like to do this a lot on these types of images. I just think it looks pretty. And so we'll stamp this over for the hummingbird. Okay, pretty. And then I'm gonna add just like a tiny bit more color with the blends. And I'm gonna just use the really light blends to just kind of color some of the areas just a little bit, and just add some color here to make the bubble bath stand out a little bit more, like here. And then we'll do the same with the light Lost Lagoon. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit, just a tiny, tiny bit towards the bottom here. Give it some extra depth and dimension. Color these tiny leaves just a tiny bit. Okay, so very elegant and pretty. And this is great because it's almost like a circle. So you can put it this way or this way. You can put it however you want. But I'm gonna do it this way, like this. Or we could do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I like that better. And then we can add the hummingbird. And then I'll figure out where I want to put my sentiment on here. And then we'll stamp the inside of the card as well. So, lots of dimensionals. And I said, which way did I say? Nope. Nope. Yes. Okay. So right there. Okay. And then we have our hummingbird. So we'll just put one dimensional on the body, and then we'll position the hummingbird so that he's getting something from the flower right there. Pretty. Very pretty. Okay. So now we're going to add in some of the boho blue in one of the sentiments. So let's check out the sentiments and decide which one we want to do. So you're in my thoughts today. Enjoy your day. Sometimes there are no words. Where in the world would I be without you? So this one's probably too big, or maybe I could do a combination. Maybe I could do this one inside, and I could do You're in My Thoughts Today on the outside. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of labels cut out in different sizes here. And so I'm gonna use some of these. Let's see if it'll fit on this one. And then I can put that, I don't know, up there, down here. I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's stamp it in boho blue. And yes, it fits perfectly. Nice. Okay. So now to figure out where to best put this, up here or down here. You're in my thoughts today. Okay, we'll come back to this because I'm not sure about it yet. Okay, so now we're gonna stamp the inside of the card. So let's see, which one was the correct one? Neither. And I'm gonna use the bubble bath again, and then we're gonna do the sentiment in the middle. But I'm gonna get a little bigger piece of paper, cardstock, because those are the smaller ones. I pre-cut some of my paper so that I have it ready to go. And it's kind of squarish, kind of. Okay, so where in the world would I be without you? Very nice sentiment. And then we're gonna do some of these flowers. We've got these other flowers in the stamp set. I like when it has a large flower or a large bunch of flower and then some little flowers because it's really nice to pair them together. And then something long, like a long leaf or a long bunch of flowers that can be kind of coming out. So that's something that I really like when they do that. So we're gonna do some bubble bath, and I think I am gonna color the leaves here. So I'm just gonna color the leaves a little bit, and I think we'll do one of the flowers like there. Nice. Okay, and then we'll kind of do the same with this one. So I'm just gonna ink these flower areas. Hey Jeanne, thanks for joining. And I'm just gonna color the stems and the leaves here. And I'm just gonna stamp that like down over here. And just keep it really simple. I'm just gonna do those two. And so I can add this in the card today. Get that going. I guess I'm almost out. Okay, so we'll put this in the card, and actually I forgot. I have to do the sentiment popped up. So let's see, will it fit on this? It looks like it will. I could do bigger. Okay, let's see how it looks on both. So with an easel card, you need something popped up. So I need to have this popped up. I don't know if this gives the sentiment enough room to breathe. Okay, that looks better. And then I think I'm going to clean this off. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of a faint bubble bath. So I'm gonna stamp off. And I love doing this because it just adds some really pretty texture to the card. It's very faint, so hopefully you can see that, but it's really nice.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
She's cutting over there.
Shut up.
And dimensionals. I always lose my dimensionals. I think I actually put them back this time. And so you need something here on dimensionals to hold. So I'm gonna put this down a little bit, like down right there. Ooh, that even looks prettier. Okay, and then there's the easel part. So very cool. And then this beginning part right here, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think it looks good right there? Or does it look better down here? just feel like something's off with it. Wow, we've got Leslie from Australia. Welcome, Leslie. What do you think, Leslie? I think up here looks better. Okay, so we'll do that, but there's just not a lot of contrast. So maybe, no, this is good. But you could cut this out in the bubble bath, and I think that would look pretty to put that on there. So I'm just going to do one dimensional because it's going to hang off a little bit. There we go. You're in my thoughts today. Pretty. Okay, so now we need to add some bling. And I'm going to see what these, not this one, what these champagne dots look like on here. These are the open ones. So I'm just going to toss some on here and see what they look like. I think they look nice. What do you think? And they have little teeny tiny ones too. Got some tiny ones. Teeny tiny ones. I'm gonna have to get out my take your pick tool. Look how tiny that is. But it's fun that you have more sizes to play with. I think that looks cool with that. Let's see. Just kind of want to see what other sizes we have here. Ooh, I like this size right here. That's the size that I want. So there's like teeny tiny size, and then this is little size. And then we've got another size. I think that's the same size, and then big. So there's 4 sizes, I think, in here. So really pretty. So I'm not going to do the large one. I like that one. I like this one. And I like those. I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to arrange these here. And then I'm going to do one of these over here. And then one of these up here. What do you think? Hey, Lynn. Thanks for joining me. New Jersey. New Jersey's in the house. Okay. This one's not working. Maybe right there. You can just kind of move them around so you get them where you like. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull these off and hopefully remember where they were and get some liquid glue there and there and there and there and there. And then take your pick tool with a nice gummy on it. And this one I think was up here. So then we'll try to get that off because it's sticky. Maybe I should just lift it. Let's try lifting it and putting it on. There we go. That way it's not so hard to get off. Okay. Oops. Flip this back over and stick it on. And then we have this piece right here. Oh, flip that back over. Okay, so now we're gonna have to let this dry so that all the dots will stay on. So we'll put all these dots back. Leslie said top. Oh, good, I'm glad I did the top then. And again, shout out to Connie, who's helping me today with the items that I am using in today's live. Thank you, Connie. And there we have, and I might move this up a little bit because I can kind of see the white line there. But there we have our easel card using the Poetic Expressions Suite, which again includes the Thoughtful Expressions dies, and then I gotta add back the hummingbird to the dies, and then we have the paper and the champagne dots. So those look nice. What do you think? Yeah, I like it. So I'll take a picture of this and post it on my Facebook page so you can see it a little bit more closely. And yeah, like Connie said, there are 600 loose pieces. And so this is really a great deal because if you, I can't do math in my head, but if you divide 600 by $8, I'm sure it's like pennies for each one. Whereas, you know, 160 divided by $8 is, you know, a lot more. Okay, so now once again, I'm gonna show you the cards for my class this week using this suite. Something's stuck. Okay, move this aside carefully. So I have a couple fun folds and this nice one using the, I think it's the exposed brick. Yeah, the exposed brick embossing folder and the Garden Meadows dies. And then this one is the elegant, I get mixed up between borders and edges. I can't remember if it's borders or edges dies. And then we have our hummingbird here. So this is, like I mentioned before, I'm changing my card classes, and this is the last card class that will be available for free with a $35 purchase using this February or my March host code. The next class will be $35 plus $5 shipping, and they will be these lovely, lovely design cards. I take a while to design them and to really utilize the colors and the stamps and the dies that are all in the suite for a really lovely card kit. So I hope that you will like the card kit if you get it, and show you the card that we made today too. And next week I will be showing you, and I already pulled it out because I'm excited to show you. This is a mega bundle, or a mega suite I should say, and they have a lot of the Notes of Nature bundle available, so it's not going to go out of stock. So that's really nice. So we're going to do Nature's Sweetness Suite. Sweet Stampin' is going to do Nature's Sweetness Suite.
Right?
Yep. So
Great.
yeah, and I'm
here
gonna,
for it.
yes, I'm gonna add some more color, pops of color here, because the paper is pretty muted, so we're gonna work with that. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. We were a little bit short today, but I hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, and join me next week for some cards using the Nature's Sweetness Suite.